this morning I was in the airport, this woman came up to me, she was like, "Sir, have you found Jesus?" And I was just like, man, how do you keep losing this guy? I mean, you've got to start keeping track of your deity, man. 2,000 years old with Birkenstocks and the beard. Put his photo on a milk cart and he's bound to show up. Since I've been married, I have learned so much more about me. Joel, the person, I am aware of so many cool things I didn't know before, like faults and inadequacies I never realized I had. Thank God, right? Because let's face it, man, being married is like having the spell check on all the time.
In China, most people don't know the alphabet. But if you do, you put that on your resume, it can help you get a job. How cool would that be in this country, man? Go in for the interview, boss is like, "You have any special skills?" "Oh yeah, A, B, C, D." He's a genius. Can you count to 20? Wow. You know what I really feel bad for? The Chinese cheerleaders. I do. Because in America, it's pretty easy to be a cheerleader in this country, right? Give me an A. Give me an L. But in China, it's like, give me a queen. They've got the coolest instrument in the world in Scotland. Anyone know what I'm talking about? Bagpipe. Anyone know where that came from? Originally, the bagpipe was an instrument of war. They would play it when marching off to battle, which sounds like a great way to sneak up on your enemy, doesn't it? You can see the Scots getting together. "Okay, here's what we're going to do to surprise the English. First, we'll send reinforcements from the south, spies from the north, then we'll tiptoe in really quietly from the east. Are you ready? Shh. You stupid fuck. No. I think German is the butt-nastiest, unsexiest language ever. I can't believe people actually mate in Germany. How does that happen? Can you imagine going on a date with a German guy? Show up with flowers, baby, your eyes twinkle like the stars in heaven. Beautiful. Know how it sounds in German? Oh. Keep talking like that, big boy. Yeah. And last night when you called me your little Chasnoff. The U.S. Department of Health announced that for the first time since 1929, that's the year of the Depression, for the first time since 1929, the average lifespan of Americans is going down. Did you know that? We're living shorter lives now in America. Anyone know why? You'd think it'd be terrorism, right? Or tobacco? It's obesity. Food. Doesn't that make you proud to be an American? I mean, in Kenya, they have yellow fever. Okay, in Uganda, they have malaria. Forget it. We're eating ourselves to death. Think of all the things that could have been killing us instead since 1929. Great Depression, World War II, Vietnam, AIDS. People thought sex was dangerous. Who would have thought the most dangerous part of sex is the meal beforehand? Seriously. We need condoms for our mouths in this country. Keep it out. And I'll tell you something. It's not the fault of individual people. It's American society, because everywhere you go in this country, you have to eat, right? You go to a concert, gotta eat. Go to the movies, gotta eat. You go to a baseball game. Before you even sit down, you buy your nachos. Because in America, we get hungry from watching other people exercise, right? Isn't that how we think? It's so American. That guy's running fast. I need a beer. We push food on everyone. You know, there are 3 countries in the world that have the death penalty. We are the only one that gives our prisoners a final meal. We are pushing food on the people we're about to kill. Who's hungry at that time? First of all. Isn't that amazing? Now, they did a survey. Anyone here want to take a guess at what the most popular final meal request is among death row inmates? You think it'd be like steak, filet mignon, lobster, McDonald's. 94% of death row inmates want McDonald's for their final meal ever. Wow! I don't know about you, but I think McDonald's is missing out on a whole marketing scheme here. That'd be a great slogan, McDonald's. If you think our burgers are fried, check out our customers. That is it. I was the starting power forward on my Jewish basketball team. That wasn't a joke, man. Thanks very much. But there's so much pressure because when you're on a Jewish sports team, you're like not just playing for your school, you are playing for the entire Jewish people. And what made it worse, they put us in this sports conference called the Catholic League because we were the only Jewish school in our neighborhood. They didn't know what to do with us. They were like, well, you believe in God. They believe in God. How about you fight it out for yourself, you know? At that point, it's no longer a game. It's like a holy war, you know? The Jews versus the non-Jews. It's God versus the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. That's unfair. That's 3-on-1. We can't cover that defense. Father, Son, Holy Ghost is opposed. God's like, I can't penetrate to the basket. We couldn't have cheerleaders at our Jewish school, right? Not kosher. But then the Catholic schools show up, but their cheerleaders, they're gorgeous. Blonde hair, real blonde hair. That's not even a color in Judaism, real blonde. They had real blonde hair, blue eyes, wearing miniskirts with a slit. We could see actual thigh. Do you know how exciting that was to us Jewish boys? I spent my adolescence fantasizing about kneecaps. Here you could see thigh. And we realized the more points the Catholic boys scored, the more their cheerleaders would kick and dance and show us the high. We're smart Jewish boys. At that point, we just started throwing the ball out of bounds, you know? The coach is like, what the hell? He was wide open. I'm like, oh, so is she. Check it out, please.